Up next, the 76ers taking on the Pacers. For the Philadelphia 76ers, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East, a position they don't want to let go of. Pacers, Sixers, coming right up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Tonight we have the Indians.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us. DA, it's on.
Well,
thank you, David. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Simmons. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot.
and you know, questions for the Sixers about fit between their two young stars in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are legitimate questions, because when young players are that talented, it sometimes is hard for them to sacrifice their own games for the good of the team.
Indiana on D. Back to Simmons. Fires from deep. And no good that time. Now here's McConnell. Outside, Lamb. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And for Simmons and Embiid, a clash of styles, too. Simmons, you know, Clark is at his best in transition.
And, you know, Embiid, guys, is more a half-court threat, attacking in the post. Long term, I think they'll figure it out, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out between those two.
McConnell finds Turner. And the rejection by Embiid. It's Richardson on the wing. Good on the bucket. Richardson's got his team on the board to start the game for the 76ers.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Warren.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Back to McConnell. Pass to Turner. 4 on the shot clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height and length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Warren the pass to McConnell. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Warren the pass to Turner. And a wide open look for Lamb. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Lamb's got 7.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
Ring shot on the way. No good on the shot. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Sabonis kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 7. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Took him no time at all on that one. Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Kept alive. Warren. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and he scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
Here's McConnell. He had 13 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lamb with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. And it's Turner off the drive. But you were talking about the unicorns. Miles Turner in that category as a shot blocker who can space the floor. I don't think he's got a ceiling. What about you?
I think his ceiling is really high, Kevin. He's still young, which always bodes well for somebody with his work ethic and skill set. I think he can be an all-star player. Franchise player, those are few and far between. I'm not sure if he can get to that level, but all-star certainly within his reach.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. Mark Moss, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Indiana make trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The Pacers making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we'll be right back after this. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Jeff Murray out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Bolden in at the four-man position. Tipped away, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
Warren against Murray. The pass to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lamb. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Lamb's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
Pass to McConnell. Down low. Out of hand on it. 4-on-3 break. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Richardson. And the 76ers lead by 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Passes it to McConnell. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense. Yeah, you know, this is Indiana's second year now, guys, without Paul George. Obviously, that trade had a ripple effect, and in some ways, it's still being felt.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shoots. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the Pacers ended up with a pretty decent deal given George's public demand.
Yeah, I agree, because it was a tough situation for the Pacers once it became clear Paul George was not going to re-sign. The Pacers happy with Oladipo and Sabonis, actually thrilled, but at the same time, you look at OKC and Paul George putting up MVP numbers, makes you wonder what could have happened had he stayed.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Simmons subbed in for Murray. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. McConnell kicks to Warren. Indiana moving the ball away. With the teardrop, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
And here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Lamb. Now the pass to Bitadze. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Holden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Embiid gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
McConnell passes to Bitadze. Back to McConnell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonah Bolden.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McConnell kicks to Warren. Outside, Lamb. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10. First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Off target with the open look. Philadelphia leading by 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis. And the first one at the line is good.
And though they've made the playoffs 4 straight years, Indiana can't seem to get past the first round.
And it's not for a lack of effort, guys. The effort is there. The chemistry and continuity is there. They suffered a big, untimely injury, the one to Victor Oladipo, and it's been hard for them to attract top free agents as well.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Lamb finds Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. Takes the three, and the call will be against Sabonis. That's his third foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Eight seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Burke. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's Turner. Then it's DJ Warren. And it's Bitadze in at the 4 slot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Turner dishes to Warren. Passes it to McConnell. Pocket 2 from past the arc. The shot comes out. Simmons with the defensive effort. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Lamb, and the lead is down inside single digits. Lamb's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pacers. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results. You know, guys, it's not surprising to hear that Joel Embiid gets a lot of inspiration from Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Both came to the game late. Both represent the continent of Africa. And Embiid really kind of modeled his game after Hakeem, and that's a heck of a model.
Pass to McConnell. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Lamb. And the three ball is good. Lamb's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, when Lamb is in attack mode, it really sets the foundation for him to catch fire on offense.
And when he first came to America, you know, what a great story this. Embiid's coach in Cameroon sent him a DVD of Hakeem's highlights.
And that was a good start for Embiid, and good work by you, Kevin, to dig up that factoid. Very nicely done. But you're right, Embiid said he watched that tape every day for 3 years, and you can see evidence of him watching that tape and how he plays.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the size of the Sixers can present matchup problems for opposing teams.
Well, you think about the two critical positions, a 6'10 point guard and a 7'2 center, and both are uber talented. That's a huge advantage, a unique advantage for Philadelphia.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Lamb. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
Goes up on the wing, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Pacers trail by 8. And Lamb, here we go.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Warren, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The 76ers leading by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Leaf. Dishes it to O'Quinn. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. Pacers trail by 7. McConnell passes to Warren. Unloads from 13. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ennis with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. The 11-footer. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Indiana with it. The tray. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. And he gets it to go. 12 points for T.J. Warren.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 7-point differential. Here's Turner. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Bolden, and it's Burke in for Ennis. Clark, any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
It's good. He's got 34.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
And he makes the first. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Left side, Lamb. Outside, Warren. 6 on the shot clock. There's Sabonis. And it goes down 2 points. Sabonis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Puts one up from 19. It's stolen by Lamb. Ball stolen. Puts it up from 17. Here's O'Quinn. Pacers with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Holiday. Plays it up off the glass. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pulls up. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Warren. Turner trying to free himself up. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Holiday. 16 points for T.J. Warren. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. The 3. Some solid defense there from Lamb. And it's the Pacers' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Inside, Turner. He nails it, and we're tied up. Turner's got 14.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Here's Lamb. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 24 points for Lamb. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Indiana?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Lamb. To the middle. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 36.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
There's the feed to McDermott. Count it. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Scott. Drills the elbow jumper. Scott's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Double team on Holiday. McDermott kicks to Holiday. McDermott, no one around him, and it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And it's good for two.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's the pass to Sabonis. Now here is Holiday. He has 6. The baseline J. And he overshot that one, missing. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the dish to Scott. To the inside. Lets it go with a 3. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's McDermott. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Off the inbound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Embiid.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
And stolen by Burke. Now the 76ers on the break. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Turner. Now here's McDermott. Tight defense on him. Outside Holiday. Off target from outside. Philadelphia shooting 40% from the field. Here's Burke. And he drops it in from the low post. Burke's got his second bucket tonight.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Holiday looking over the floor. Down low. In the corner, it's McDermott. A three-pointer is right on target. McDermott's got 10.
This is Dougie McBuckets at his best, a lights-out shooter from beyond the arc.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pacers out in front, up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris is out there with Scott. Then there's Ben Simmons. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Simmons. Outside Holiday. Back to Sabonis. He kicks it to McDermott. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Scott. Sabonis, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at that Nets matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Indiana trailing here. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball away. And Holiday kicks to Turner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Passes to McDermott. Shoots from the line. The offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
You know, at 240 lb, Sabonis knows how to get position on the boards, and he's a dependable rebounder, too.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's for Indiana. They've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks to McDermott. On the wing, Holiday. And Indiana, another 3.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Fires from 18. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Pacers leading by 3. Here's McConnell. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Inside, here's Turner, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Lets it go from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. T.J. Warren, who's checked in for McDermott. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. Turner finds Warren. Back to Turner. Now, here's Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Now here's Lamb. Defense right on him. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And here's the break. From the arc. Here's Embiid. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Watching Embiid box out is a thing of beauty. It's textbook. I mean, a gigantic player who knows how to get to the glass.
And you look at Joel Embiid, Clark, for a player standing 7'2", probably close to 300 pounds. You've got to be impressed with how well he moves out there.
And, Kevin, that's the first and most eye-catching thing about him when I watch it, is how nimble he is for his size. And you notice it at the offensive end because he's got great skills and footwork, but defensively, he doesn't pick up a lot of cheap fouls despite having the primary role of rim protector for his team.
Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Richardson with the double team. Here's Lamb. Sabonis trying to get open. No good from Lamb.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Simmons. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Back to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the pass to Lamb. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. He drains the quick shot.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Sabonis. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
The quick look, no good that time. Pacers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Now, here's McConnell. Richardson covering. McConnell with it. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post, and the shot by Warren, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading. They double him with Simmons. Sabonis. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Sabonis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
For Indiana, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. To the middle, here's Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Lamb's got 26 points.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jacks up a 3. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Richardson, good.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. He kicks it to Lamb. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Puts it up. Stolen by Warren. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. McConnell passes to Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Warren kicks to McConnell. To the paint. There's Sabonis. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Lets it go from the wing. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. all the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Miles Turner.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Back to McConnell. Harris on the double team. McConnell finds Sabonis. Warren on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Richardson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Inside, Turner passes to McConnell. To the inside, Sabonis. Right side, Turner. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 13 points in just this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to McConnell. There's Sabonis. Swiped it away. And stolen by McConnell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Down low. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Lamb. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Harris against Warren. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Turner. On the wing, Lamb. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Simmons. 4 on the clock. Tries from 16. No good from Lamb. To tie it up. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Timeout called the Pacers. Now McConnell. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Indiana wins the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Josh Richardson.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell passes to Turner. Passes it to Lamb. And Turner kicks to McConnell. Richardson with the double team. Pass to McDermott. Clock is at 3. That's at 5 from 18. Sabonis, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Second chance shot. And the shot goes in from Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
To the middle, here's Turner, and the rejection by Embiid. And now here comes Simmons, leading the break. Goes up from the top of the key. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. McDermott for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Great confidence displayed there on the pull-up jumper. I love seeing McDermott catch the defense off guard like this.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Harris trying to get free. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. There's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Value added whenever Sabonis catches the hot hand. Excellent at getting to his spot and capitalizing.
To stop the run, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
At the line, 76ers, number 35.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And the Pacers call time here. The Pacers have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. McConnell finds Lamb. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Embiid with the steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Indiana moving the ball around. McDermott passes to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Here's Lamb. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Growing up more and more, shots like this prove Lamb has the confidence and the presence of mind to take shots like that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And McConnell gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Embiid drops them both.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Pacers have gotten off to a solid start in overtime on 5 of 8 shooting. McConnell passes to Turner. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Embiid. No good from Lamb. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Turner with the steal. And here's McDermott. And there's the pass to McConnell. Inside, and stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player. Somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Shot from the top of the key. It falls!
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Turner inside, guarded by Embiid, and the rejection by Embiid. And Indiana making a change here. That'll go on McDermott. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Lamb. Yes! And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the 76ers win it. They escape with a victory over